Hello, my name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to talk about a movie called Legend. It's a horror movie developed in a diner located in the desert of the United States of America. The Archangel Michael falls to earth in Los Angeles and cut off his wings. After looting a weapons warehouse and stealing a police car from a possessed police officer, Michael travels to the Paradise Falls Diner near the edge of the Mojave Desert. Meanwhile, Kyle, a single father driving to Los Angeles, stops at the diner. He meets the owner, Bob Hanson, Jeep, Bob's son, Percy, the short order cook, Charlie, a pregnant waitress, Howard and Sandra Anderson, a married couple, and Audrey, their religious teenage daughter. As the diner's television, radio, and telephone fails, elderly Gladys enters the diner and becomes abnormally hostile, biting off a piece of Howard's neck before Kyle shoots her. A massive swarm of flies surrounds the diner and isolates its patrons from the outside world, thwarting their attempt to transport Howard to the hospital. Michael arrives and arms the patrons as the sky turns black. Hundreds of cars approach, filled with possessed people who begin to attack the diner. Michael leads the patrons in the fight, but Howard is dragged away. Later, Michael explains that God has lost faith in mankind and has sent his angels to destroy the human race. He also reveals that Charlie's baby must stay alive as it is destined to be the savior of mankind. Michael disobeys God's order to kill Charlie's baby, as he still has faith in humanity. The next morning, Sandra discovers Howard crucified on an upside-down cross behind the restaurant, covered with huge boils. She tries to rescue him, but he explodes into acid. Percy dies, shielding Sandra from the blast. Sandra goes insane and must be restrained. Meanwhile, the remaining survivors hear a radio transmission that reveals other pockets of resistance. One such refuge is nearby, but Michael advises them not to go since they will be too vulnerable on the move. That night, a second wave of possessed people attack. Kaylee is lured into a trap and killed while Charlie goes into labor. Audrey and Michael help deliver the baby as trumpets sound, signaling the approach of Archangel Gabriel. In a panic, Sandra breaks her restraints and tries to give the baby to possessed, but Michael executes her. Moments later, Gabriel enters the diner and fatally wounds Bob. Michael urges the group to escape and tells Jeep to find the prophets, learn to read the instructions. The hordess of possessed humans cannot approach Charlie's baby. Jeep, Audrey, Charlie, and the baby go to Michael's police car. Gabriel and Michael fight to a standstill before Gabriel stabs Michael through the chest with his morning star. Michael dies and his body disappears. Dying, Bob uses his lighter to ignite the diner's gas main and blow up the diner, incinerating himself and the remaining possessed. Jeep, his body covered in the same mysterious drawings seen on Michael's body, concludes that the tattoos are his instructions. Gabriel appears and a skillful ensues in which Audrey is killed. Gabriel corners them in the nearby mountains and is about to kill them when Michael descends from heaven, healed and restored to the rank of archangel. Michael tells Gabriel that Gabriel gave God what he asked for, but Michael gave him what he needed, giving humanity another chance. Michael says that this was God's plan to test his angels, believing they had become blind in their loyalty, and that as Gabriel continues to blindly obey God, Gabriel has failed him. Ashamed, Gabriel leaves. Michael explains to Jib that he is the child's true protector. Jib asks Michael whether they will ever see him again. Michael replies, "Have faith," and flies away. Charlie and Jib reach the top of the mountain and see a small town in the valley below. Later, Charlie, Jib, and the baby drive away in a vehicle full of weapons. For me, it was a very incredible how the actors were able to protect this apocalyptic story and adapt it to a movie. My favorite part was when the elderly woman climbed to the roof after biting the neck of the man. I recommend watching this movie with someone because you will die of horror. It was one of my favorite movies since I really love suspense and horror movies, especially end of the world type of movie. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your attention.